In this program, we are going to look further at life's creative processes by continuing our exploration of the septenary principle mentioned earlier. How does it express itself in nature, especially in human nature? Of these 7, we are going to begin with the one considered most abstract, called by the Sanskrit term Atma. In simple terms, Atma is a point in the ultimate real.
The only way that we can come close to maybe all of us experiencing it, at least as its nature is to perhaps recall there have been times when we woke up in the morning and for ever so short a period of time, we just were awake. There was just that feeling of am. Isn't that true of all of us? For just a split second, am. Not where am I? Not what day, not what are my problems or what are my joys, nothing, just be-ness.
The second human principle from the Theosophical philosophy is called buddhi and comes from the Sanskrit root bud, which means to awaken.
Getting an insight into something. It's an understanding. It's when everything sort of comes together and we comprehend. So that's why Atma and Buddhi are said to be spirit in the Theosophical philosophy. They are universal. It isn't my truth and your truth. It may be my understanding of truth and your understanding of truth, which may be different, but the truth is going to stay the same no matter whether I get it or I don't, whether I've perverted it or whether I haven't. It'll be there, like gravity, nonetheless. Immutable, there all the time. Where it becomes galvanized into life is when it hits our mind, isn't it? Wow, now I've got it, you see. That brings us to the next theosophical principle called manas, mind. And it is that aspect of us which is our true individuality according to the Theosophical philosophy. And it is really obvious, if you think about it, from the examples that I've given, because the truth remains the same. We can accept that idea. Gravity is there, whether I understand it or don't, whether I know about it or not. When I understand it, you see it's individual. I may get an insight that you'll never get. You may get an insight that I'll never get. And it may be valid. It's the getting of it that makes it individual, you see. It's that aspect of us which can know, which is our individual self. And those 3 aspects, Atma, Buddhi, and Manas, are considered to be the reincarnating ego. That's what survives, not all the rest of us. This triplicity within us, the be-ness itself, the wisdom itself, or the truths themselves, the principles themselves of the universe, and our ability to reflect them or understand and get them. That knower, the one who knows, is that which survives throughout the ages.